What have you seen from Coach Emmett Jones? Obviously, I asked Colin the same question about, he's obviously been the interim now for a couple of weeks, and, he's been at practice for you guys a couple of days. What have you seen from him in terms of an energy standpoint and just kind of all around as a coach?
I've seen a lot of energy. From one thing that stand out about him to me is that he's real, like he's true to himself, and he try to be real about everything. He try to lay everything out for us to really understand him and understand like the things that we need to fix, and that's what really stand out to him about.
Okay, we'll go next to Benton Smith. Go ahead, Benton.
Hey, Nate, just want to ask you a little bit about maybe you having a new role this year. Have you moved to linebacker? Is that right?
Yes, correct.
How did that come about?
We was kind of short in linebackers last season, and I kind of wanted to help the team out more. And plus I asked the coaches around to see like what position they feel like is best for me, like my body type and the way I play, my skill set. And everybody was like, gave me confirmation that linebacker was the perfect choice for me. So that kind of leaned me to choosing linebacker.
Has it been a smooth transition so far? And what are you learning about playing that spot?
It's actually been fun. I feel natural there. There's a lot of things that I got to learn, but I feel natural there. It's been good these past few days.
Looking back at last year, it seemed like you kind of were able to finish the season strong and maybe make more of an impact in games later in the year. I mean, is there anything you learned from that? And I mean, is there something that can kind of lead you into a bigger role this year because of that, you think?
Yeah, one thing that I learned is to just play, really just play. Don't worry about once you step inside that white line, just play. Don't worry about nothing else, anything on the outside, just play. And that's one thing that really just helped me, because I know the previous games I was really just thinking too hard and stuff like that. But once I got in and started playing, I was just like, I'm just about to let loose. So then I just played.
And then I want to ask you about your new jersey number 0. Any reason behind making that switch or choosing 0 in particular?
I just feel like it's just a new me, just a new start, a new position, a new number, everything new. So I feel like I'm starting from ground zero. So that's basically the reason for this jersey.
Thanks.
We'll go to Scott Chasen. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Nate, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, maybe a simple question, but what does success look like for you this spring, and what does it look like for you moving into this next season?
Success looks like helping everybody around me get better. If I can help everybody around me get better, I will get better myself. So that's what success looked like for me. And as far as everything else, really just getting better. Really, everything is about getting better. Each day, get better.
Yeah. For those of you guys who are coming back, who are taking this extra year that you're able to, have you guys collectively talked about, I guess, what you can mean to this team? I think there are 8 of you guys coming back for that extra year. Have you guys talked or anything like that?
Most of us talked, yeah. The thing that we really talked about is being better leaders, finding ways that we can help, like I said, finding ways that we can help the team get better and lead in a better way. So coming back, we gave ourselves a challenge, a task to lead the team better.
Thanks.
We'll go next to John Kirby. Go ahead, John.
Hey, Nate, I have on the position switch, talk about what some of the differences you're going through from moving what you were doing, and then also did that make a change in what you were doing with strength and conditioning?
Yes. Well, as far as strength and conditioning, I was already strong, so that wasn't really a challenge. I've always lifted heavy, try to get bigger. But really a big challenge to me was eating a lot, trying to gain weight. But what was the other question that you asked me?
just the differences of playing linebacker as opposed to what you were doing, just your responsibilities and maybe the changes maybe you have to take on a fullback now or more running game.
Okay. The transition will really going against the old lineman is really something that's really different. But other than that, like playing physical, going against running backs, taking them head on, like things like that, there's no challenge to me. Like the only really challenge is taking on offensive linemen and being more physical with them, you know, because they're the bigger guys. So them the ones that I gotta really finesse, you know.
We have time for one more. We'll go to Benton Smith. Go ahead, Benton.
Hey, I know you guys are just a couple practices in, but what do you like about the defense so far? What maybe is encouraging for you?
Everybody's around the ball. Like we getting turnovers. Everybody running to the ball. We had a couple lows, but that's something that we can fix. Everybody bringing a lot of energy, really. So that's the main thing that stand out to the about the defenses. Everybody bringing that energy.
All right, thanks, everyone. We'll be right up with Kenny.